Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a quick little review comparison between the iPhone 6 versus the Huawei P8 Lite, which is the Lite version of the original Huawei P8. So I've already done the comparison between the iPhone 6 versus the original Huawei P8, so you can check that out on my channel. So let's just start off this comparison with the display. This is the main thing that you're going to see first when you're going to hold both phones in hand like this. So the iPhone 6 has 4.7-inch screen, while this little boy here has around 5-inch screen with 720p HD resolution. This is an HD display, and this is not a bad display, so it is really battery friendly and it has really nice viewing angles and all that kind of stuff. While the iPhone 6 has 4.7-inch display, their Retina technology and all that, it's a really nice display overall. You know, it's really nice viewing angle and all that. With a resolution of 750 by 1334 pixel, 326 ppi, it's definitely not the best display out there. And you know, if we talk about the price. So yeah, the price is the main thing, because people don't really know about the Huawei P8 Lite. P8 Lite is basically a, you know, overall a budget version of Huawei P8. You know, it's not having that full metallic body. It has plastic on the side, while this good pattern that don't allow the device to, you know, slip from the hand. So this is basically the thing that you need to learn, is that this is a normal device that you can get around $240. It still has pretty nice specs, by the way. The camera here is 16. Sorry, it's not 16. It's 13 megapixel camera, and the Huawei P8, the original one, also has that same 13 megapixel camera. But we do have a little bit more features there on the Huawei P8. I'll be doing a camera comparison, so we're gonna see the quality there. So you can see that this is the camera here with dual LED flash on the back. And it still got some pretty nice stuff to offer at a price point of $240. While the iPhone 6 is really expensive, you know. It's around $650, 65,000 rupees in my country, and that's a lot of money. You know, the Galaxy S6 will cost you around $560. Yeah, that's the best price that you're gonna get around on different online stores here in Pakistan. While the iPhone 6 will definitely gonna cost you still more than the Galaxy S6. You know, even more than the Galaxy S6. So it's really price-wise, yeah, this one wins a lot. It just offers a lot of good features. iPhone 6 is really slim device. Has that good aluminum use. You know, has that Apple thing. You know, they really have their brand equity strong. You know, the Apple brand. So it's really look really bit more premium. And this one also looks nice, but it's not that much premium as compared to the iPhone. If we compare it like this, side by side, so the iPhone 6 is coming at about 6.9 millimeter, which is really thin, while this one is coming at 7.7 millimeter. And iPhone 6 is also lighter due to its small form factor, which is coming in at like 129 gram, and this one is coming in at 131 gram in terms of weight. But overall, you're not gonna notice that much of a difference. And we do have a fingerprint scanner here, and we don't get things like that on this phone. Of course, just offer us the phone features and all that stuff and that price. If I talk about the software here, this is coming with Android version 5.0 Lollipop. That's really nice. You know, a lot of phones don't come with this version. You know, most are coming with the KitKat. If you talk about the previous Huawei phones, but they have really updated this P8 and the P8 Lite devices. So we do have this Android version 5.0. It has its own goodness. On the top, we have Huawei's Emotion UI 3.1. You can see that we can scroll, and we don't get any home screen. So that's its own good usage. While here on the iPhone 6, I got the iOS 9 beta fresh installed. It has, you know, its own goodness. You know, iOS and Android is a big differences and all that stuff. If I just lock both phones, you can see we do get a lot of resemblance. You can go into camera on both phones, and also you do get some control center type thing here on this one. just like on the iPhone 6. It resembles a lot if you see the bottom things. Same sound controls. Also, you can unlock the device, or you can go into camera. We do have themes option here with the Huawei P8 Lite. You can see that is really nice. You can also do customization like this. You know, you can apply different type of themes. You can also check out their store. I mean, you can also get some themes from the Play Store. iPhone 6 really, you know, nice, optimized kind of environment. You know, it all comes down to your personal preference. If you like Android, you will enjoy this experience more. Of course, if you don't enjoy like this experience, like Huawei's Emotion UI, you can use some launcher. You know, there's a lot of options on Android. It's really flexible. iOS is a little bit boring, but it's getting better with the iOS 9. You can see that the multitasking look here. So under the hood, we have the Kirin 630 octa-core chipset here with this Huawei P8 Lite, which is really nice. It's basically 620. It's not 630. It's 620 octa-core, clocked at 1.2 gigahertz. With it is a 64-bit, and also it has Mali 450 MP4 GPU. Not gonna see any kind of lag whatsoever. It is really snappy and all that stuff. You're not gonna see any kind of lag, and that's my promise to you. I've already done a gaming test, and that's a surprise for you guys. You can also check that out on my channel. So iPhone 6 is really optimized in terms of gaming. That's Apple A chipset, dual core clock, that's 1.4 gigahertz, Cyclone, PowerVR GX 6450 GPU. I mean, it's a really nice GPU. And if you're wondering about what is wrong with my iPhone 6, it's basically about the water test. I have. You know, I always have to mention this in my videos, and you know, people just keep commenting, what is that wrong with your iPhone 6? I'm not gonna fix it if I, you know, have some extra cash, but I'm currently looking forward to some more phones. So yeah, that's about the software, that's about the processor and other stuff. I'll be doing some camera tests also. We're going to do some benchmark tests also. So I'm going to do some combined benchmark tests in the future, very near future. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. So let's just check out the camera. So the iPhone 6 has this 8-megapixel camera, eyesight real nice with that big sensor. I mean, this is really good. This camera, Huawei's camera, is really nice in terms of the picture quality. It's not as much accurate, as much fast. You can see that as compared to the iPhone 6. iPhone 6 does capture a lot of detail outside. You know, its focus is really good, but that doesn't mean this is bad. This is also good with its price. You can also record 1080p HD video. You know, a lot of stuff that we can do with this Huawei P8 Lite is kind of similar to the iPhone 6. iPhone 6 can record here the video, the slow-mo. Yeah, you know, that's a good feature there. And time-lapse, you can also record a time-lapse video here with this one. So on the front, we have a 1.2 megapixel camera on the iPhone 6, which is nice in terms of the selfie. It's not that good. You do have a lot of other good options. Speaking of good options, I do have the LG G4, which has a really great front camera. While this one is coming with a 5 megapixel front camera, and of course has good modes and all that stuff. And you know, you can go into the video department. You can check the settings here. If I go into settings, you can see with the front camera, even though it's 5 megapixel, but still you can see that I can still record a 720p video, and that sucks. But yeah, that's that. You know, we can't ask more because of the price they are giving. So they are really nice overall. Huawei P8 Lite, good phone, good phone. If you really want a good phone with good design, good performance, good apps and all that stuff, good gaming also, and then this phone is a good choice. It has 2 GB of RAM also. While the iPhone 6 is definitely for, you know, high class people that want to spend extra cash on the build quality, on the better camera, on the better iOS, you know, if they want a little bit better apps. But yeah, Android is keeping up now, but still we do got some better apps on the iOS, but still they want some top of the line stuff that they can have the iPhone 6. So yeah, that's my full comparison between these two phones. I'll be doing some other tests also, so make sure you subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss what's next, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, boys.